Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I wanted to come on here just real briefly, okay? And I just want to share with y'all that the beginning part of this is going to be the show that I did earlier, okay? When it cut off, so I'm gonna show the part of the show that got cut off earlier. All right, so y'all gonna see that whole entire thing all over again, okay? And the reason why I'm doing that is because being a content creator, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of effort going back and editing the video and doing different things like that. So I have found a easy solution to that. And the solution to that is that whenever my shows get cut off like that, all I have to do is go back and just replay the video that was already recorded. Because what I do, I always record all my lives. So just in case, like what happened earlier today, just in case if my lives get cut off the way it did, all I gotta do is pull that video back up and just start from there instead of me going and doing a whole separate video, then going back and trying to edit that video and put that video into another video. When I'll do it in one show. All right. So just like I say, this part right here, this is from earlier today. Some of y'all done been through it twice, so y'all figure it go through it one more time. Hopefully the internet won't cut off this time. And I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will see y'all shortly. Now, first of all, I do want to let y'all know that for the next couple of episodes forward, and eventually, and I get it, but I'm not stopping for sure. No man, no woman is meant to be alone at all. Period. I'm not gonna come on here and try to cap or anything like that, saying that all men think this way.
Well, I have a question and a statement for you. First of all, sir, um, I forgot the statement, but my question is so you've never loved two women before at the same time?
No, not my whole entire life. No, I never cheated a day before my life.
I ain't asking about cheating. I'm just saying, just in the dating phase.
Man, he,
Okay,
he,
I
he,
remember my
he,
statement
he,
now.
he's online. He got to say that. I
I
don't know, man.
remember my statement now. I'm gonna let him come. Let me let him live. I think I remember my statement. What was it? I forgot again. Damn it. Go ahead.
Sometimes the stuff that comes out of your head, it's not beneficial at all. You do realize that this whole scenario that you're mentioning about, you do realize that it is just about impossible. It's more like a unicorn fairy tale. Like say for example,
It's not impossible.
where my no, like where my one daughter's telling me a fairy tale story that
Right.
it sounds great. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it just doesn't exist. Many modern day women, they'll literally throw out their accolades and stuff as well. They'll throw out their accolades saying, well, I have this, I have that. What do you have? I done went to school. I done got a bachelor's degree. I done got a master's degree. I done got all these different things. What do you have? Oh, that's a 9 to 5 job? Child. I have to be like real strategic with my networking now. And I have to like really just sit down and just really just vet people.
And just for a record, this is what we would call baby mama drama.
Absolutely.
It's not just exclusive to one race or one particular group.
As y'all could clearly see. As y'all can clearly see.
Urban, tell me what was the win. Tell me in your, because a win in these verses is different for everybody's win. What is your thing that you think that they got the win for?
Terrence Howard.
Get out of
Oh,
here.
bye.
You
I'm up in
literally
this
that whole
line.
motherfucker.
They shut it down with that. To be cycled through the system. They're not gonna have no type of guidance, no type of support. Then also in the worst case scenarios that they end up developing mental behaviors or mental disorders, which make the situation worse, and which in turn they end up becoming adults. And hence, this is where we get people who are sociopaths, psychopaths, um, chronic narcissists, and all these different other behaviors as well. Y'all know the topic. The topic is talking about women being master manipulators, which this is true. Women are master manipulators. And you keep saying that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna change this, I'm gonna change that. But yet and still, you have not did it yet. Why? Why? What's the holdup? What is the holdup? Today, on this Monday, on this motivational Monday, it's time for Urban to give you some tough love. It's time for Urban to tell you to stop procrastinating. They literally create fake news because they know that negative behavior sells. It's all part of psychology. They know that through the psychology of it all, they know that you as the viewer, you're gonna the first thing that's gonna come into your mind right now is that, hold up, why are they beefing? And what you're gonna do, you're gonna immediately gonna start investigating. You're gonna tune in and find out what is the beef about. It's all part of psychology. Moderator.
That they got the win for.
Hello, everybody. I am the official urban therapist. Happy Friday to y'all. I'm hoping that y'all were staying warm and taking care of yourself, take care of your loved ones as well. Um, Today, I want to come and do a live to you today. And no, this is not a lunchtime conversation topic. This is actually a regular show, y'all. So I'm doing an actual regular show. This is gonna be an hour since it's technically on my lunch break. So I want to do the show at this moment right now because I didn't want to wait too long later on today because I just have other things that's important that came up that I have to do later on tonight. So it was more appropriate for me to do this particular show and this particular topic today than waiting to later or delay it, even further. So I'm here, y'all, and I appreciate y'all tuning in to me as well. And I see Money Boy he already done dropped his stakes in the chat. Appreciate that as well, and I appreciate everyone else who are tuning in, and also appreciate the ones who either want to watch me under the bushes, tune in, or y'all gonna catch the replay of the show as well. Appreciate that as well. Now this show, I believe that this is going to be a very very important show that I'm going to do. A very important message that I'm gonna talk to y'all about because I believe that it's extremely important. I believe that it's extremely important. Um, as y'all see with the title, the title is simply saying that it's time for a cease and desist with the Black YouTube beef. Once again, it's time for a cease and desist for the Black YouTube beefs. Now, many of y'all probably know this. Some of y'all probably don't know this, but we're within the quote unquote black YouTube sector. Um, there are different sectors that's dedicated for this beefing. You know what I'm saying? Some of these beefs that I have personally watched and experienced. Some of them are quote unquote scripted beefs just to get the get the views and different things like that. Um, some of our scripted beefs, and other one beefs are not scripted. They are real. It's really happening, and these beefs are causing a lot of emotional disparities, and it's causing a lot of emotional distress as well too. So I'm not going to be focusing on the scripted beefs because at the end of the day, we all know what the scripted beefs are about. At the end of the day, it's for entertainment purposes. So I'm not going to be focusing in on the scripted beefs, but however, I'm going to be talking about the beefs that are not scripted. The beefs were when people purposely and intentionally um, beef with each other to cause different type of disparities to happen. Where it goes to the stream to where people start trying to dox people. People try to swat people. Um, I done heard, it goes to the stream where they end up looking up on people personal information, and they got a stream to where they calling people um, where they calling people on loved ones as well too. That's I mean, it didn't got to that much of a stream. You know what I'm saying? Where even where they calling people jobs, showing up to people on residence. There's different things like that that's happening with the actual beef that I'm gonna be talking about today. Now, once again, I'm not talking about the scripted beefs. I'm talking about the actual real beefs that are happening in the YouTube black sectors. That's what I'm focusing in on today. And I feel that this is a very, very appropriate discussion that I'm held with y'all, bearing in mind that we are in Black History Month. All right. So how the way I overall feel about the beefs that are happening within the black sector is that I honestly feel and honestly um, desire for a cease and desist to happen, meaning that these type of beefs no longer happen, meaning that these type of beefs is being cut completely off because through my observation of just observing it, going to different sectors, going observing different people on content who are distributing out these realistic beefs and stuff. Right, it's not beneficial to them. It's not beneficial to the black community. It's not beneficial to YouTube. Well, I take that back. It's beneficial to YouTube because they're benefiting off of your algorithms and stuff, so they could get paid. In other words, but it's not. But other than that, it's not beneficial to anything else. All it is creating disparities. It's creating emotional harm. It could go to the street to create physical harm and different things like that. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today is this particular type of beef that I have observed and noticed on YouTube. Now, y'all probably watched a couple of one of my videos before where I was kind of talking about this before talking about YouTube beef, and I gave basically an introduction in one of my lives where I was explaining to y'all about the psychological part about um, YouTube beefs creating and happening and different things like that. And that's when I was sharing with y'all both the fake beef part and the actual real beef part, and just giving you a indirect approach to that. All right. But this particular thing that I'm talking about today, I'm giving a straight direct approach. I'm directly talking about each and every last content creators. I'm talking to each and every last content creator who either create these beefs. I'm talking to each and every last one of the subscribers who participate in the beefs. I'm talking to each and every last one of the moderators who help support the real beefs as well too. That's who I'm talking about directly. So if you're a content creator and you're the one who are creating the beefs, I'm talking to you. If you're a subscriber or a sub who will not only share these beats but actually participate in the distribution and also participate in the dialogue to keep the beefs going, I'm talking to you. And I'm talking to the moderators who help keep the narrative going on with the beefs. I'm talking to you as well, directly to you as well. That's who I'm focused on, and that's who I'm talking to right now. So before I go even further, I see you on Miss Lisa. I see you, Miss Lisa. You're in the chat right now. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you sharing me out as well, Miss Lisa. Appreciate it. And Miss Williams, I appreciate you tuning in as well too. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it a whole lot. So before I dive into this discussion, right? I don't think many of y'all had either was listening to my to the very beginning when I was doing my countdown timer and I was playing a song on there, right? I don't think many of y'all probably either missed it or y'all probably wasn't listening to the lyrics of the song. So what I'm gonna do first of all, I'm going to replay that song again, and I want y'all to carefully listen to the lyrics of this song. All right. Then once when the song is over, I'm gonna come back on and then I'm gonna give you my perspective about this whole topic that I'm talking about. Okay. So let me go ahead and do that, and we're gonna after the song finish, we're gonna jump into this conversation. All right. Now, first of all, I do want to let y'all know that for the next couple of episodes.
Yeah. Been to hell and I never wanna go back. I've been told that hope could be just what my goal lack. I ain't got no time for these cold cats. A new roadmap, kick the old facts. They got no class while I hold tack. My heart grown black, so I close that. And with a smoke clap, that's a old snap. They get broke stat, but where the hope at? And where my growth at? Been a slow stack. Rap so deep, get a soul tap. I ain't catch no sleep, that's a throwback. I say no at, yo, let me hold that. On the queen knot, they got no grass. And when I hold back, I get sold that. Same old Kodak with no flash. I mean no light, no light. The pain cut so deep and with no knife. Ain't got no type, keep it roll tight. Been a slow fight, but I know right from wrong. When I see it, yeah, I'm so nice. Wanna see me folk, but I won't, oh spite. Hearing all that lifting with no bite. I said lift that grip, get your soul right. Trying to unlearn and relearn things. I'm done getting trapped up in the same game. Moving up no matter what they may say. Tryna lead the way, tryna see grace. Tryna unlearn and relearn things. So done getting wrapped up in the same game. Moving up no matter what they may say. Tryna lead the way, tryna be grace. Yeah, crippling self-doubt got me feeling a feeling of left out, but still moving through life with my chest out. Chin up to the sky, let a breath out. Gotta show kids just how I get down. I got people complaining with no clout. I got heathens relating like, oh wow. Try to be loved but don't know how. Gripping the mic till they bow down. Too many cats at the bounds now. I got sound, chicken 6, gotta bounce now. Living my dreams, say it out loud. From the north all the way to the down south. So sick and tired of these loud mouths. They talk all that trash till they found out. It's like tryna start with a clean slate, tryna show that I'll be great. Well, I know how to act when I meet fate. Will life give me some more of this bleak taste? Get up out of my face, I said please thanks. I get grumpy till I hit my cheat day. I get grumpy a lot these days, so give me some space, so for Pete's sake. Yeah, tryna find grace while I seek faith. Tryna heal wounds through the dreamscape. All of this hate that I must fake. Know it's all coming from a weak place. They want that chase, but I don't need bait. The art I create, it's a keepsake. And when I ascend, it's on the break, and then I escape. Yeah. Tryna unlearn and relearn things. I'm done getting trapped up in the same game. Moving up no matter what they may say. Tryna lead the way, tryna see grace.
Now my desire is first of all for y'all to really pay attention to the lyrics of that song that I was playing a few minutes ago. Just listen to the actual lyrics of that song. The reason why I had chose that song is because I had observed a certain behavior while going through these YouTube beef sectors, and I observed a certain behavior that the person who's either initiating the beef or the or vice versa. I noticed a certain behavior trait that was happening. Now, just like according to the lyrics of the song, if y'all was really paying attention to it, the artist of the song, she was simply saying that she was trying her best to actually be great. She was basically trying her best to do better. She trying her best to pretty much evolve. She's pretty much trying her best to actually be the example and be the leader, and to just do better. But even within the process of you trying to do better, you trying to just get out of certain situations. Sometimes you end up getting pushed right back into that situation again, and it becomes harder and harder and harder to get out. That's what the artist was talking about. Sometimes people will literally provoke you and to stand in that same mentality or stand within that same prison over and over and over again. You be wanting freedom. You be wanting to stop the beef. You be wanting to stop posting comments on your community wall. You be wanting to stop doing that, and you will actually stop doing that. You'll stop making content. You'll stop doing all these different things on your end. But however, on the other person end, they the one who keep posting on their community walls. They the one who keep producing content. They're the ones who keep constantly manipulating their moderators, manipulating these subscribers. They the one who literally send out certain subscribers whatever where they literally would either email you, they'll either email you or text you or anything like that saying, "Hey, look at this. They're saying this and this and that about you. Look, look." And so now you find yourself trapped in a prison where you have no other choice but to respond back, keep responding back, and responding back. One thing about us as black people is that our modern day generation, we are zero tolerance for bullshit. We're zero tolerance for that. So if someone comes against us, we are going to react to it. We're not going to be bullied. We're not going to be pressured. We're not going to appear that we're looking weak. We are going to do something about it. This is one of the greatest strengths of this modern day black generation, but at the same time, it is one of our greatest weaknesses as well too. It is one of our greatest weaknesses as well too. Now I understand. I understand. I get it. Well, where you are get constantly get cornered, you constantly get bullied on these YouTube streets. People constantly keep putting content after content after content, talking about you, talking down on you, um, even creating false narratives and false rumors that ain't even true. And it's hard. It's hard on you mentally. And it could be hard on you spiritually as well too. It's hard. And furthermore, it hurts. Now, some of y'all could, be like, well, I got a wall around me, and I don't have emotions, I don't feel things, stuff like that. But I bet the difference because at the end of the day, we all are human. We all have emotions. We all have feelings. So when someone come against us in the wrong way, we're going to feel that thing. We're going to feel it. It's going to trigger something in us to want to fight back. It's going to trigger something in us to where we want to respond back. But however, even within the response, we be thinking in our mind that when if I respond back to this, then it's going to be over. We're going to be done with this. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to say whatever I got to say about this, and I'm just going to let it go. And thinking that this is going to be the solution. And so we do it. We speak our mind, we speak our truth. We're click the live button, go streamily in, and speak our truth. But yet and still, we still get caught up in the same cycle because on the other end is not stopping. The other end is not receding. So it's keep going on and on. And now you're at a space where not only you're feeling hurt by the situation, but now you're feeling trapped. You're feeling like a prisoner of your own vices. And that is a worst feeling in the world to feel like you're a prisoner of something. Whether it's physical or even psychological. And this is what I've been noticing for us the behavior and the dealing with, the beeps in the black YouTube sectors. This is what I've been noticing, and this is what I've been observing. There are many people I know right now, every people that I on network right now, um, deep down inside, they really do want to stop the beef. They really do want to end the drama. They really do want to stop posting on their community walls and responding. They really do. They really do. And so they put into the effort of implementing it. But it becomes very difficult when the other person on the receiving end don't have the same type of desire or same type of mentality or same type of end goal in mind. So y'all wondering, y'all asking Urban. So what can we do about this, Urban? Because it seems like this is a never ending cycle. I really am trying. I really do want to stop this. I'm so tired of looking at community walls talking against me. I'm so tired of these people putting videos about me. I'm so tired of people even tagging me and they nonsense. I'm so tired of it. I got way more important things going on in my life than constantly dealing with YouTube, dealing with these people that I barely know on YouTube. What can I do to stop this thing once and for all? Because I'm trying. I really am trying. Really, man, I am so trying my best. What can I do? What can I do? I could suggest taking a spiritual approach, which you could watch, fight, and pray. I could suggest that. But even within watching and fighting and praying, and different things like that, sometimes even with that solution, it never be the end resort, or it never stop what it is that you're dealing with. Well, let me rephrase that. It feels like it's not going to stop because many of us, what I'm saying, who do believe in, God or a higher power, or however you want to call it, probably is really is praying, probably really is crying at night, probably really is hoping that this thing will finally cease and desist, that this thing will finally stop. You're probably sharing it with your loved ones as well too, who are closely connected to you. Like, I am so tired of this, but I don't know what to do because it just keep going on and on and on. Now, Urban has a solution for y'all. Okay, you may not like the solution that I'm gonna present to you. You may not like the solution that I'm gonna present to you, but I have to be as transparent to you as possible as a brother. I have to be transparent to you as possible as a brother. Now, here's the solution, and this solution I'm gonna revert it to me. Okay, I'm gonna revert this solution to me. Now, before I became actively involved in YouTube, before I became actively involved in YouTube, I was strongly involved on Facebook. I was strongly involved in Facebook. If you go to my official Urban Therapist page on my Facebook channel, I have a little over 6,000 subscribers on that page because I had spent all my time and effort on Facebook. I spent all my time and effort on Facebook. And I wasn't even at the time, I wasn't even remotely thinking about branching my platform to YouTube at the time. Now, the reason why I mention this to y'all is because there was one time where I had did a live, put out a video, and this was during the time where everybody was strong, Black Lives Matter, and everybody was strong. Everybody was strong with police brutality. Everybody was speaking out against it and everything like that. And I had put out a video, right? And the video that I put out was an accountability video because I had noticed a pattern in my behavior. I had noticed that a lot of the police stop that they kept posting on Facebook over and over and over again, I noticed that it was a common denominator with the police stops dealing with black people. And the common denominator that I noticed was that it was the person, it was the person who was driving who actually initiate the whole entire unnecessary drama. So I end up speaking out against that and called for accountability in my video and told like, hey, this is the reason why this is happening. There has to be accountability on all parts, not just the police brutality part, but on everyone part, including the driver. So it'll be unfair and unrealistic for you to point the finger at the at the officer without pointing the finger at this person that's on this video who's causing all this unnecessary situation. After when I did that live, that video went viral. So many of us, black people, my own people, black people, was going against me, talking bad about me. Talk about how the way I presented it, how the way I talked, how the way I reacted, everything. They was going in. They was emailing me. They was sending me messages. They was doing all these different things. And every single day for about almost half that year, I was getting nothing but messages, nonstop messages. And they nonstop kept coming and coming and coming in on that video over and over and over again. And it wasn't good comments neither. It wasn't good. But the reason why I'm sharing this story with y'all is that I had learned something about that. Y'all thinking like, well, what did you learn, Erwin? You learned not to talk about police brutality and being outside? No, because I still stand about what I said, even to this day. But what I learned about, all right, everybody, we are now officially caught up now. I appreciate everyone who tune into that. Just like I stated earlier in the introduction, it's more easier for me to go share my actual pre-recorded video, so I could bundle it all together into one main live. All right, it's way easier to do that than to just going back and forth and editing, and doing all the different stuff there. But hey, I appreciate everyone that sat through that and that's rocking with me as well too. So let's continue on what past me was saying. What earlier me was saying. All right. Let me address Mad real quick. Mad. Salute to you also, Rush, as well. Matter of fact, salute to everyone who's watching me right now. Whether you watch me in the bushes or you watch me right now, I appreciate y'all a whole lot for watching this actual live. Okay, appreciate it a whole lot. Now, continue on to what earlier me was talking about. All right, the lesson that I learned from that was that I had to unlearn that at the end of the day, people is not going to accept certain messages that I put out. That's the lesson that I learned from that. That people is not going to accept certain messages that I put out. I also learned that whenever you being truthful and you're going against the grain and you counter for accountability, people is not going to receive that. And the reason why is because some people have been so mentally programmed to stay in the BS that they don't want to be free from it. Let me say that again. Sometimes people be so ingrained into the BS where they get comfortable with it and they don't want to be free from it. So therefore, when you do certain accountability messages like that, of course, they're going to want to go against you. Like, for example, our predecessors before us, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, all these different people who stood up and stood for something, right? There was some that was for them, but there was many that was against them. there was many that was against them, against the message. So I'm sharing this with y'all for the simple fact that it's going to take, in order way for you to learn to cease and desist from the beef, it's going to have to take accountability also from you and from your personal action. And the one personal action includes stop posting on your community walls, response messages. If they responding out to you saying whatever, you stop responding to them, period. It takes for you to take other countermeasures as well, such as unsubbing to them. And not only unsubbing to them, unsubbing to the one other subscribers as well. Because you know, some of the subscribers they'll sub to the people who carry on the beef, they have their own platforms as well too. So it takes for you to unsub for them as well. It takes for you to trick your YouTube algorithm where you no longer want to see the community posts or the videos being posted. All it takes on your end just to click on the notification button, say I am not interested in this, or I don't want to see this content, and I guarantee that you'll no longer see that in your YouTube algorithm. Well, Urban, what about the people that email me? You know, some of my friends, or some of them are friends, some of them are not friends. Well, what about them? You can utilize the block button on your email as well. Then for us, them friends that keep sending you stuff too. This is where I say the accountability part takes place. At that point, it's for you to truly vet out that person or persons and see where they're really at. If they're truly an ally to you and they're truly friends, friends is not going to put friends into mess. What a true friend would do will try to figure out solutions so you can either get out of the mess or not be a part of it, period. So it takes for you to vet out them people who either send you on text messages or wherever it is they do. And even call them out on it like, look, I'm trying to do better for myself. There are things that I want to put out that I feel that is going to be great content that's going to help inspire people. It's going to entertain people. But by you keep sending me this stuff, it's holding me back from my progress. Because now it puts me into a space where I need to respond. And I don't want to be in that space anymore. I'm tired of being a prisoner in this space. So this is what I suggest to you, friend. Stop sending me this. Cease and desist. Stop sending me this mess. Stop telling me what's going on. If you don't stop telling me what's going on, then this is what's going to happen. I'm going to consider you as a same threat, as a same enemy, as the person who's going back and as a person who's going back and doing videos about me. Because I feel like that you're a part of it. I feel like that you are a part of it. So since I feel like that you are a part of the mess, I'm no longer going to communicate to you. If you don't stop. And leave it at that. And that's all you can do. Now, like I was stating earlier, that even though you're taking all these certain protocols or certain actions, it's still not going to stop the person from talking about you. It's still not going to stop the person from constantly trying to quote unquote have beef with you or put out content about you. It's not going to stop that until they make a conscious decision that they want to stop. But however, even though you can't control what they do, you are always in control of your destiny. You are always in control of your space. You are always in control of your actions and your decisions and your accountability. So why not utilize that? Why not implement that for your peace sake? Because once again, we are in Black History Month. Out of everything, Black History Month is for peace and not beef. Black History Month is for us to edify one another, strengthen one another, give us reminder of what our predecessors did before us, and honor that and respect it. Not us going back and forth creating content to beef on one another. And doing it to the stream where normally we're beefing, but we're doxing each other, we're swatting each other, we're showing up at people's jobs and residence, talking about calling people loved ones, doing all this unnecessary stuff that it doesn't matter about anything. You have the power to stop yourself. You have the power to take accountability. And then, furthermore, I am a huge advocate of believing in the law of karma and the law of the universe through the Most High God. I am a big advocate of that. So if you are doing everything possible to increase the peace and stop the beef, and you wholeheartedly doing it, but the other side is continuing to do that, guess what's going to happen? The law of karma, the law of the universe, the law through the Most High God is going to deal with that on your behalf. It's going to be dealt with. But it's up to you to do your due diligence, and it's up to you to trust the process. It's up for you to trust the process. And just let it go. Allow yourself to heal. Cause some of y'all be taking a lot of shots. Y'all be taking a lot of arrows, been hitting you hard. Some of y'all been letting people cap on you way too long. And you got all these wounds on you. You have all these wounds on you. My brothers and sisters, it is time for you to heal now. It is time for you to move on now. It is time for you to utilize your skills and your abilities, your talent that I always tell y'all about on my Motivational Mondays, that I tell y'all about and I encourage y'all about on my Motivational Mondays, that you is great, you is wonderful, you is talented, you is gifted. It's time to utilize that talent, ability, and skills to something great with your content. You got it in you. The other people who are doing the beef and stuff like that, and they're continuing doing that, unfortunately, they haven't realized about their talent and ability. They're thinking that since I do this, this is what's going to get my clicks. This is what's going to get my likes. This was going to get my views. So they caught up in that. They are caught up in that cycle. They are caught up in that prison. They're caught up in that prison. But it's people like me who gives them a choice to be free. It's people like me who will show them that it's a better way. Now, it's up to them to choose whether or not they want to choose that better way or not. And this is just like what Urban always say as well. Not all money is good money. Furthermore, not all content is good content. So if they're choosing to be in that prison, let them be in that prison because that is their choice. But however, for you, and for your peace sake, and for your freedom, if you really want to be free for real, move on. Move on. And let it go. Even right now on the YouTube streets, there have been people who talked about me and everything. There was even a point in time where I addressed a certain situation. But guess what? I only addressed that situation one time and one time only. And that was it. I completely moved on. Now, if they still talk about me, whatever, I don't care because I don't even look at their content. I don't even watch it. I'm not even sub to them. They're not even in my algorithm. So I don't know what be happening. Now, last but not least, y'all, I want to give this to y'all. Now, remember when I was telling y'all earlier about the situation that I had went through when I was on Facebook, right? Now I want to let y'all know this because some of y'all y'all content creators, some of y'all have a high level sub count, y'all about mid range, some of y'all a little bit higher, some of y'all are just starting out, whatever. The more subscribers you gain, the higher probability that you're gonna have to deal with things with that. When I had reached to 6,000 on my Facebook channel, it was like I was dealing with a whole new devil. But I had to learn to accept that I can't change people. And also, I had to learn to have tough skin dealing with social media. Because if I'm choosing to do this right, I have to know and understand that people is going to talk about me. People is not going to like me. People is not going to like the message that I'm sharing. People is not going to like my content, regardless if it's positive or not. They're not going to like it. They're not going to like the content. I had to learn to develop tough skin, especially if there's something I want to do long term. Then I also had to learn, and matter of fact, this is what I learned by me being a social worker too. This is also what I learned by being a social worker too, is that I had to learn that everything that people project to me, like their attitudes and their beliefs and different things like that, it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with the current reality that they're living in. And that's what I do. every single day when I'm dealing with people, when I'm dealing with my clients and dealing with different things like that. I had to learn that this is their projection of their reality that they live in. So whenever they be irate with me, whenever they're saying certain things about me, I had to learn that it isn't about me. It's about their reality. Likewise, same thing dealing with as being content creators. Y'all, it is a true statement when it says different levels, different devils. The higher you ascend as being a content creator with your subs, with your with moderators, with everything, the more higher level of devils you're going to deal with. And you're going to have to learn how to deal with it. You're going to have to learn how to cope with it. Because if you don't learn how to cope with it and you're currently at the level you at and you haven't learned how to cope with it, it is going to be no way in hell you're going to be able to deal with the high level devils. So why not practice it right now? Why not practice it right now? Dealing with it. Why not practice right now changing your personal behavior, your personal response? Because you can't, the higher you go, it's going to be impossible for you to respond to every single person, do a live every single time because of somebody is talking down on you or talking about you. It's going to be hard for you to do that. But it's easy for you to make the choice and the decision to learn how to cope with that, to learn to keep yourself centered and balanced. It's on you. And I'm not telling y'all this, just because I'm trying to get views or likes. Oh, I'm back, huh? Okay, all right. Well, let's jump on the camera. Let's jump on the camera. Let's cam up. Yeah, let's cam up. I don't know what's going on. I don't care. Re-rolling with it. We're gonna roll with it. Sometimes you got to just roll with the punches and let it flow. Know what I mean? Sometimes you got to just let it flow and roll with it. But now, on the cool though, y'all, I was actually done and I actually had click in. I don't know. This it's been weird though, y'all. Cause earlier today, I kept getting cut off the live, right? Now it said, now, Negro, you're gonna finish this live now. So now, what the heck? Oh goodness. Oh my God. But I'm back, y'all. Apparently, the universe literally want me to finish this live now. Cause like I say, I had clicked in live. That must say nope. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. But let's finish it. All right. Let's go ahead and finish it since the universe is this desperate for me to get it out. I'm gonna get it out. So once again, like I was stating, At the end of the day, it's all on you to take accountability for your personal actions, your personal choices. That's where it boils down to. If you want to continue with the beef, then it's on you. If you want to continue looking at them community walls and being triggered, being emotionally damaged, being all stressed out over people that you don't even know and you really don't care to know, then it's on you. It is on you. But if you're looking for something better, you're looking for something absolutely better, you're looking to be great, you're looking for your content to be not only aspiring, but also entertaining, be informative, then I think it's time for you to want to free yourself from this mental prison of being in this beef. I believe furthermore that it's time for us, even as black people, to even free ourselves from this quote unquote beef sector. I think it's time for the whole entire sector to be dismantled, to be honest, because it's not productive at all. Period. It isn't. Now, if it was utilized for something where, just like I stated earlier today, where people were creating fake beat and all they doing is doing it as a form of networking, they trying to build up their platform, doing different things like that, and that's the understanding that that's what it is. Cool. But we all know that that ain't what it really is. And we all know that's not what it's all about. This is maybe only a few content creators that are actually creating fake beef out of a lot of content that's out there that's not fake. So y'all do the math on that. So I believe that even that whole entire sector needs to be dismantled, to be honest, because there's nothing productive out of it at all. Heck, to be honest with you, it's not even entertaining. The sector is not even entertaining. This the beef, or what's the other one they call the tea sector too? That's kind of similar to that. It's not even entertaining. All it is just causing mental stress. Now, once again, if it's possible to have both that sector change up, change their ways, and we start focusing, then yeah, it could be back entertaining and informative, different things like that. It could have the potential of being that way once again, but it's based on everyone's decision. It's based on everyone's personal accountability behind it too. Wanted to cease and desist once and for all. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. And like always, y'all continue to fight fate with faith. And I will see y'all on the next topic.